Yeah, shalom, shalom. This is your brother Bakar Kai, coming with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Before I get started, I'm going to give all praise and the glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakadash, the honest of the apostle elders, the great millstone, who rule well, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect that preach the truth sincerely across the four corners of the earth. This is a quick little lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And Lord willing, this lesson be edifying to the hopeful elect. Bear with me for 1 second. Yes, riding past fucking devils. But like I was going to say, the name of this lesson is This is the Fourth Kingdom. You know, and that fourth kingdom go back to Daniel, the 7th chapter, you know, which is that fourth beast that was going to come before the kingdom of heaven. You know, because the prophecies in the scriptures, man, the gospel, which is the good news, good tidings, is for the nation of Israel. You know, and through the whole nation of Israel, through the nation of Israel, will the world be blessed. You know, but the Lord set up different prophecies before that, before that come to pass, man. And as part of those prophecies was these different kingdoms that ruled over the world. You know, matter of fact, I'm gonna grab this real quick. This is Sirach, chapter 17, verse 17. It say, "For in the division of the nations of the whole earth, he set a ruler over every people, but Israel is the Lord's portion." Right. So Israel is who the Lord chose to rule over the whole earth. But the Lord gave these other nations a chance to have their time to rule over the whole earth, man. You know, it say, "Whom being his firstborn, he nourisheth with discipline, and giving him the light of his love, doeth not forsake him." You know, and this goes this is twofold right here, man, because you know the nation of Israel is the Lord's firstborn. But Yahweh, the Most High Son, Yahweh Shai, is his firstborn too. You know, and through discipline and hardship, chastisement, you know, that's what build us as a nation. Honestly, you know, to talk about, we got to go through that straight gate, the position of difficulty. So we at the bottom now, so we can be able to be at the top, and so we can appreciate being at the top, man. Because we're about to be at the top real soon, man. You know. But let me go back in this Sirach. I mean, not Sirach, and Daniel. You know, because that's the time we in. We in the time of Daniel. We in the time of the scriptures. This is the biblical times that we in right now. You know, but this is Daniel chapter 7. I'm going to start at verse 3. It say, "And 4 great beasts came up from the sea, diverse from another." Right, and the 4 beasts is 4 different kingdoms that ruled over the earth. It say the first was like a lion and had eagle's wings. Right, it said the first was like a lion that had eagle's wings. You know, this kingdom is talking about the Assyrian Empire. You know, not just the Assyrian, but the Babylonian Empire as well. You know, it say the first was like a lion and had eagle's wings. I beheld till the wings thereof were plucked, and it lifted up from the earth, and made stand upon the feet as a man, and a man's heart was given unto it. Right. So the wings goes into the Assyrian Empire. You know, then the lion goes into the Neo-Babylonian Empire, man. You know, and that man that who heart was given to us going into Nebuchadnezzar, because he was proud in his kingdom, and he felt like that he was above everything, including the Most High. So the Most High had to humble him, and that's the same spirit that this place takes take hold in. They you know, this place America thinks that it can't be stopped, that it's gonna rule forever. Well, all the kingdoms felt like that, man, but they all had a fall, and all these kingdoms was better than America. It had a fall. So what makes you think America won't have a fall? You know, it say and another beast, and behold another beast, and a second. It say and behold another beast, a second like to a bear, and it raised up itself on one side, and it had 3 ribs in the mouth of it, between the teeth of it, and they said thus unto it, arise and devour much flesh. Right, and this beast is the bear represents the Median Persian Empire, because that's what that empire took over the Neo-Babylonian Empire. You know, so basically the Assyrian Empire fell. You know, the Neo-Babylonian Empire fell. Then the Median Persians came into power, man. And you can read about that in Daniel the 5th chapter, if I'm not mistaken. You know how they slaughtered Belshazzar. You know, King Belshazzar. He was the ruled the king of the Babylonian Empire, Nebuchadnezzar's grandson. You know,